tone it down a little bit. Did you see what $109.75 a barrel? You have riled up the Arab nation. Gas is going to be $5 a gallon if you don't put red in your mouth.
Well, enough of that. Coming up next is going to be Chris Cage going one-on-one with Rudy Switchblade. Don't go away. The excitement of OVW is coming to a town near you. Tomorrow, Hodgenville, Kentucky, the LaRue County Community Center at 6 p.m. All seats only $5, and Chris Cage and Anthony Bravado will be in action. Friday, March 21st, McKee, Kentucky, Jackson County Middle School at 7:30 with Nick Dinsmore and Joey Matthews in action. Saturday, March 22nd, Charlestown, Indiana, the Charlestown Civic Center with a special 12:30 p.m. bell time. Joey Matthews is in the house, and tickets are only $5. Friday, March 28th, Augusta, Kentucky, 207 Bracken Street at 7:30. It's a fundraiser for the Augusta Independent Schools Athletic Department. Saturday, March 29th, E-Town, Kentucky, the Vaughn Reno Starks Community Center at 7:30. All seats only $5. Sunday, March 30th, Derby Park Expo 5 at 5 p.m. It's OVW action, followed by WWE's WrestleMania 24 on the big screen. Don't miss OVW, tomorrow's Superstars Today live in a town near you. Every Wednesday night, OVW tapes its television show at the Davis Arena, 4400 Shepherdsville Road in Louisville, Kentucky. Doors open at 6:30, bell time is at 7:30, and admission is only $2. And every Thursday night, Derby City Wrestling tapes its TV show at the Davis Arena. Doors at 6:30, bell time at 7:30, and admission is only $2. Come witness tomorrow's Superstars Today in action at OVW every Wednesday night, then be a part of the Home of the Hungry at DCW's TV taping every Thursday night at the Davis Arena. The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Los Angeles, California, weighing 185 pounds, Rudy Switchblade.
Switchblade very impressive out here last week.
And it's really been imprinted in my mind, Dino, and I think amongst the fans as well, that 14 by 18 inch solid glass picture frame shattered over the head 1 week ago of Jamin, and I got to question him even coming out and defending that title in our main event. Just deplorable what Joey Matthews did.
Yeah, what a jerk our former hero Joey Matthews turned out to be.
His opponent from Youngstown, Ohio, weighing 228 pounds, Chris Cage.
And jerk is putting it lightly.
There's a mixed reaction here in the Davis Arena for Chris Cage, man who certainly acquired his accolades under the bright lights of 4400 Shepherdsville Road, but
Chris Cage has been a man on a mission, however, out here for the last few weeks. Ducks under that collar and elbow lockout, puts the knee into the gut of Rudy Switchblade, and then the forehead into the turnbuckle of Switchblade. No one has been more focused, as far as I'm concerned, than Chris Cage.
Well, if you look at it, just his demeanor, just his disposition, a little more stank, a little more hard-hitting behind each and every one of his maneuvers and his offense.
Being as I'm the licensed residential expert here, let me comment. He's found out that nice guys finish last. Nice guys finish last around here, and I think he's amping it up a little bit, letting a little bit of that mean streak come out, and I think he's going to be a better wrestler because of it.
Well, if you want to see no more Mr. Nice Guy Chris Cage, you can do so live Sunday, March the 16th, Hodgenville, Kentucky, with a 6 p.m. bell time at the LaRue County Community Center.
Rudy Switchblade don't think he's very nice right now after 3 big knuckles upside the head.
Of course, Timmy, if they've tuned in late, what can they do on the internet to see the entire show?
You can go to WW. Hold on one sec. Small package. Almost going to say you could see a win there by Switchblade. Switchblade going for another cover.
You were going to mention something about the ridiculously low price of $2 to be able to download this episode.
That's
what you were going to say.
Is ovwrestling.com, and the thing to do is download this week's episode of OVW TV.
And you know
for
what?
The low price of
they
$2.
did that without clearing that with me. Here I am, the biggest star in probably 8 states, and they didn't clear that with me. I say we should charge $39.95.
And speaking of 8 states, are all of the states of the United States of America, actually worldwide, ladies and gentlemen. If you know somebody in Germany that's an OV wrestling fan, call them. Let them know that they can download us in Germany. If you've got a soldier that's in Iraq that's a wrestling fan, they can download us.
Did you see all the downloads from Australia? I might open up a second Kenny Mullen fan club site right there, right in Australia.
Cage's attitude certainly soured, and it's showing as you see Rudy with an opportune moment lifting that back elbow.
Well, impressive maneuver from Switchblade. However, Cage does kick out.
Rudy extremely versatile. Trained under the likes of Antonio Inoki, Chavo Armando Guerrero. He's so versatile in so many styles of professional wrestling, but right now he may succumb to the punishment of Chris Cage.
Chris rolls him over, covers but does not hook the leg, and Switchblade does kick out. Chris Cage, the OVW veteran, comes off the rope for momentum, drops down. What looked like that elbow or forearm into the chin of Switchblade, and one more time across the nose of Switchblade. Is this it? He hooks the far leg.
This could be it. Switchblade, though, kicking out nearly at 3.
Switchblade and the Hitman. It's shaped up on paper to be a pretty good one.
Right now, Chris Cage cranks on that headlock, trying to cut off the airflow, the blood flow to the brain of Switchblade. Switchblade just trying to figure out some way to get back to his feet. I thought he was going to turn into it. He actually faked that and turned away from it. Successful, back up to his feet, 2 elbows, and then Chris Cage plants Switchblade back.
And a handful of hair was to thank for that, and that's that mean streak and that viciousness.
The cover.
Lateral press. 2. Bridging out does Switchblade. What athleticism. That's the mean streak and living color of Chris Cage. Chris Cage, a former OVW heavyweight champion, former 4-time Southern Tag Team champion here in OVW. Homegrown and one of tomorrow's superstars today, and doesn't want a new kid on the block like Switchblade knocking him off.
I can tell you from conversations I've had with him, he desperately wants to regain the glory he once had, and I don't think he's going to be too long down the road getting that back either.
Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget, Sunday, March the 16th, we're going to be in Hodgenville, Kentucky, 6 p.m. at the LaRue County Community Center. Bravado's going to be there, Chris Cage, and of course the ladies will be there as well.
And Rudy sweeping the leg of Chris Cage, and that's what Rudy can do.
Looking like Switchblade's got a mean streak in him, Baltimore.
Well, his name's Switchblade. He can fly high with you. Hold on, lateral press. He can fly high with you. He can technically wrestle you, and he can brawl with the best of them. Cage finding that out firsthand.
Scoop and slam on Chris Cage. Switchblade feels the momentum turning as Switchblade poses himself from outside over the top, and Chris Cage rolls forward out of that.
And a drop toe hold. There's the ring savvy of Cage using the middle rope as a weapon.
Switchblade ain't going to throw anything on Cage that he ain't seen, I can assure you that.
And the elbow driving into the base of the neck.
Is this it?
2.
Got him. What did I tell you, Dean?
Here is your winner, Chris Cage.
Chris Cage, again, this winning streak continuing for the young, impressive Chris Cage. He says 2008 is going to be a big year for him, and it looks like it's turning out that way, Tim.
It could turn around here for Chris Cage in a place he thinks he built, OVW. Ladies and gentlemen, coming up next, Scott Cardinal taking on Dirty Money. Every Wednesday night, OVW tapes its television show at the Davis Arena, 4400 Shepherdsville Road in Louisville, Kentucky. Doors open at 6:30, bell time is at 7:30, and admission is only $2. And every Thursday night, Derby City Wrestling tapes its TV show at the Davis Arena. Doors at 6:30, bell time at 7:30, and admission is only $2. Come witness tomorrow's superstars today in action at OVW every Wednesday night, then be a part of the Home of the Hungry at DCW's TV taping every Thursday night at the Davis Arena. If your school, organization, civic group, police, or fire department want to fund an exciting way to raise money, you could bring a live OVW event to your town and receive a